Welcome to Nerd Territory. My name is Shako and thank you for watching. Since you clicked on this video, you will be watching my reaction to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 9, and hopefully you will stay tuned for the upcoming episodes. Thank you in advance. Well, I briefly discussed Episode 8 last time, but this time I wrote down some notes here which I want to go through and then quickly go to episode 9 and see what's gonna happen there. So first of all, first note I wrote down is a Mai. So this is a Maki's twin sister who seems quite an asshole if you ask me, and there is some kind of a history there which I'm sure we're gonna learn at some point in the story between Mai and Maki, and also there is some kind of thing with their family. And I think that none of them really had a strong cursed energy. What I understood is that Maki does not have a cursed energy at all whatsoever. She even needs special glasses to see curses, while Mai has a little bit, but she can only use it to imbue basically some kind of weapons to make it to make the weapons destroy basically cursed energies, cursed objects or whatever. But she, other than that, does not have a very strong cursed energy as well. And then there is this idiot, like throw this guy to trash. It's Todo Aoi. I just don't like this guy. I don't want to talk about him that much. I just don't like him, that's it. Yeah, there is some kind of an incident that happened previous year, before the story has started, I guess. And this ghetto guy with stitches is involved in this incident, and also this Todo guy was involved in this incident. So basically there is a rumor that this Todo guy does not have a cursed energy and is strong just like that, hand-to-hand combat. But he said that no, I still use cursed energies when needed. For example, against special grades I used it last year when I had to take care of it because of this ghetto. And this incident is interesting. I think we are gonna get into this incident as well at some point in the story. And then he says, but for first grades, for example, which is also very strong curse, I don't use curses at all. I just do it with hand-to-hand combats, which is like the guy is insanely strong, but why do you need it? Because he's basically an asshole. And then we have the principal Kaguganji, if I'm pronouncing correctly. So basically he is a head of conservatives in Jujutsu Sorcerer organization or whatever they are. And the guy seems like a bad news. He's the one, I think, who was in charge of putting Yuji, Nobara and Fushiguro into this special grade mission that resulted in Yuji's death. So yeah, guy just no respect for him as well. And then there was new character, another one, Miwa, which is a purple hair girl. This is the only character I don't feel like I hated her or something. She was quite okay. She was having this crush on Goju, and outside physically it was not apparent, of course, and it was cute. It was funny. So no problems with Miwa so far. Let's see if her character is gonna keep returning. Now, there is one character that is being mentioned, so I'm waiting for this character to come. This is Okutsu, who is the third year, and I think he's offshore somewhere, and he's not gonna take part in this upcoming competition. And this Todo guy was asking Tell Okutsu to take part, so I guess for this strong guy to be so interested in this Okutsu guy who we have never met yet. I think there was one picture in the previous episode when Goju was saying to this principal that new generation is very strong and you are not gonna be able to hold them for long until they start to, go against you. And then there was a picture of one guy in the middle shown when he was saying this, Goju, and I believe this is Okutsu. Others were Yuji and Todo. So what else happens? I want to just say one last thing and then I will just watch the next episode, but I feel like Maki is gonna be a very important character for the story. This is the type of a vibe I'm getting from her, because first of all, before we even ever met her, her name was mentioned in the first episode by Fushiguro, and he said, "Oh, so is this guy about Yuji able to use this much power without any kind of a cursed energy? Is he like Zenin Senpai?" And then since this girl came into the story and we met her, I think it was I don't know, maybe fifth episode. I don't remember exactly. It's after Yuji died, maybe fourth episode. What's going on is that we are getting more and more and more content about her. Now we met her twin. Now we know that there's some kind of a thing going on in her family that made her to join the Sorcerer's Academy and become one of the best. So she is not gonna be looked down anymore because she doesn't have cursed energy. This tells me she does not come, and her twin as well. They don't come from the normal type of family. They are parents maybe, and their families are Jujutsu sorcerers themselves. And I guess when twins did not have really that strong of a cursed energy, like Maki not having at all and Mai having very little, I guess they started to bully both of them. But Mai also said very interesting thing in this previous episode was that I'm so tired of looking up to people. It's sometimes good that I can look down on you or something like this. So it means that they were both bullied maybe in their past for not having strong cursed energies, but they both developed two separate ways. Mai became an asshole kinda and joined this another school, and Maki became very awesome so far what I've seen, and she joined the Tokyo school. So Tokyo side of the school seems more of non-problematic, and I think Goju and maybe the principal Yaga, I think is his name, are working closely with each other, while the other one, I forgot the name of the other one. Just a moment, sorry. Kyoto school seems very problematic. It's run by this old douchebag who seems to be, it's gonna be a problem after problem from his side in the story. But yeah, like I believe Maki is an important character because her presence was there from episode 1, she was mentioned, and then every episode she's shown, she's getting more and more in-depth development about her character. Now there is some kind of a story about her family that I'm sure we are gonna hear. So yeah, Maki seems like she's gonna stay there for a long time and be an important character. Now what else happened in the previous episode? Nothing, I think. There was no Yuji at all whatsoever, so I'm predicting the episode 9 is gonna be another training episode. Unfortunately, I don't like training episodes, to be honest, but hopefully it's just gonna end up in basically one episode training arc. And then they are going to this tournament. I cannot wait to see this tournament. I love tournaments and competitions, so I'm here for it. Now, I think I've mentioned everything I wanted to mention about the previous episode and what I think is gonna happen. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and watch the 9th episode. Before that, standard procedure. Please subscribe, it does not cost you anything whatsoever. And you can help out me doing so just by clicking one button that says subscribe, and I will be immensely grateful, sending you good vibes so that vibes can help you in your life. Also, if you like the content I'm providing, please click on that like button, and if you have anything to say whatsoever, comment down below. Of course, no spoilers, but comment down below anything else. And this will help to boost my YouTube algorithm, and YouTube will show my videos to more people. Plus, down below in the description of this video, you are gonna be able to find my Patreon link. If you hopefully cannot wait to see my reactions, you can go ahead and become a member on Patreon, and there you will have access to my videos weeks ahead, basically, rather than they are on YouTube. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and watch Jujutsu Kaisen Season 1, Episode 9. Let's go. He was totally ogling my breasts, what? Who is... I get why you do it, Yoshino-chan. Everyone, I hate die, I probably will not push it. Everyone who hated me die. Oh, who is this new character we are getting? Oh, I would push it without hesitation. That's such an interesting thing. So if I hate you, I'm not gonna want to kill you. But if you hate me, I guess he's being bullied. Okay, the intro, which I'm not gonna be watching. So we directly get introduced to a new character, which we never saw before. Like, yeah, we saw him at the last part of the 8th episode, but that's it. And we find directly dive into his backstory. And it's just a huge red flag. It tells me that this character is gonna be important in some way, shape, or form. And he's not gonna be a good news, maybe. I feel like maybe this is a villain origin story they just showed in a couple of minutes, and he will join them and kind of be a problem added to our main set of characters who we are following since episode 1, I guess, and who we root for. So yeah, but it's interesting. It's good for the story to give the antagonist characters backstories. This makes story more multidimensional and more interesting to watch, because then you understand these other characters you are rooting against as well, and that way you are getting more attached to the story, and yeah, etc, etc. So I like it. It's interesting where this guy's story is gonna go. I don't remember his name. For now, I'll go back to just write down the notes, but yeah, let's get back as it's over. Please stay back. The victims were high school students, yeah, bullies. Yeah, but still killing people is not an option really, or solution. One of them was just a kid too. I don't know the details either, huh? But you saw those kids, didn't you? That's not something a person could do. So this is police. Just pretend you never saw it. Oh my god. If you want to. Yeah. Okay, who is this guy? We typically see curses as if it's perfectly natural too. Okay. When a curse technique is used, that's what okay. But residuals are much fainter than cursed spirits, so focus your vision and look closely. Okay, understandable. Here they are. Good job, Yuji is talented. Oh. Get a little more praise or something. I adhere to facts and judge on that basis. Who is this guy? Most of the time when I mistakenly believe society operates the same way, but enough. Okay, we suddenly get something about this guy. We are just not clicking. Interesting. Okay, so this is Goju's friend, so we can trust him. Namaki Kento. Namaki Kento, okay. But since he worked for a company, he's got a good head on his shoulders. Okay, so he's a first grade sorcerer. Oh, yes. So this one is hiding his eyes as well. That's so interesting. Why? Then I worked at your typical company, and one thing I learned is that work is shit. Okay, interesting character. Ah, interesting. Please don't believe I'm of the same mindset as Goju-san. I don't trust and have faith in. I do trust. Sorry, I read it incorrectly. But I don't respect him. I don't recognize you as sorcerer either. Okay, this guy is at least straightforward. I like straightforward people. It's easier to mesh with them. It's easier to understand what they really want. It's no hidden motives behind. So we know you will become strong. Or I won't be able to choose how I die. That's such an interesting thing. Say that to the higher ups, not me. Frankly, I don't care. He's interesting. That's much I will say. Okay. So they know about this young man who is probably gonna become a villain. Okay, something just... here that something is. Lunch. So most of these curses, they don't have an ability to communicate themselves, but... okay, second one. Good. So they are saying just one word. Maybe this is the word that is connected most to the negative energy that created them. Oh, that's such a noble thing to say and do. You first, yeah. Great, good. He's so depressive. I like this guy so much. Like, he's so depressive and yet not depressive at the same time. He's a little bit paradox. He's a paradox. But he's like straightforward. He just says whatever he thinks, so I like it. And now we are gonna get to see a little bit of his power. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, because it does not matter. Revealing one's hand is a pact that increases the effectiveness of one's technique. Wow. And he's able to give them weak spots, weaken some spot of them. It's a sick power for sure. That would be also good. That's all from me. That would be also good against a stronger enemy. Oh, what is this? Oh, so we're gonna go back and forth between training and the real thing that you still not good at. But it creates an irregular flow of cursed energy, okay? Wow! What? So his disadvantage is kinda an advantage as well. And Goju looks sick with just glasses on. It's not something many can do on purpose. This will be a great weapon for you. Interesting. There is something about his parents. Wow. So it's like one blow equals two blows. Ooh. Oh, that's going bro. Okay, if he learns to do that, he will be maybe unstoppable. Human! What? Wow. Yeah. He's so nonchalant. It looks like this will take more effort, so let's go all out. A human one. Wow. So he was born for the hate of people hating each other. That's crazy. Okay. Yoshio Junpei.
監視カメラの映像と佇まいからして彼が呪詛師である可能性は低いと考えていました。ただ被害者と関係があるとなれば話は別です。呪詛師？悪質な呪術師。
An evil Jujutsu sorcerer.
手順は伊地知君に任せてあるので、二人で吉野純平の調査をお願いします。
Okay, so
そういや俺、伊地知さん以外の補助の人知らねえよ。まあ、虎杖君が生きてるって知ってるの私だけですから。必然的に。
yeah. People still don't know that he's alive and they're not gonna know until the competition. I thought this was gonna be just a training episode. It's good that it's not.
もう分かっているんですよね。犯人の居場所。もちろん、犯人はその気になれば残影なんて残さずに現場を立ち去れるはずです。私たちはまた誘い込む。
Ah, he's so smart.
安心乗り込むリスクと虎杖君を連れて行くリスク。前者を選んだまでです。彼は
He's going alone. That's not a good idea if you ask me.
気をつけてね。虎杖君、私は教職じゃないので先生。
Yuji. So Yuji is gonna have some running to this guy.
私服？高校にはしばらく行っていないみたいですね。ここからは車を降りますよ。
This guy still can bring Yuji to that location where Mahito is trying to lure them. Because, huh? What is this? It ended? Okay, it ended quite quickly. Let me digest what happened and I will be back for the discussion of this episode. I'm back to discuss episode 9. I'm gonna be brief and maybe then I will discuss episode 9 more in details in the intro of next episode. Sorry. So I wrote down some names. I already wrote down notes. So but the boy's name, the new character's name is Yoshino Junpei. And it seems like he's gonna be important moving forward. Maybe he will be a new villain, or maybe if Yuji meets him, because right now it seems like him and Yuji are gonna cross paths. Maybe Yuji can take him into the light side, into the good side. Then there is this term in residuals. So this is basically track of cursed energy. That cursed energy leaves the track of their energy basically behind. And the new character's name, which seems very cool, is Nanami Kento. He was so cool. I liked the guy. He was like, sorcerers are shit, being a sorcerer is shit, but working is shit as well. So I came back and became sorcerer because that's something that I'm more suited for. And he was like, I trust Goju, but I don't respect him. And yeah, he was throwing all kinds of shades basically. And he was like, being an adult is like when you wake up and your hair is on your pillow, and when your favorite food like bread is not available anymore in the store. This little kind of inconsequences and struggles are what makes you adult. It's so cool. So yeah, overall I liked the guy. He said that I poorly judge based on logic and facts, and my biggest mistake was that I thought that this was what other people were doing as well, but yeah, no, not really. So yeah, so far this guy, this Nanami Kento guy seems very cool. He's now going to go alone, even though he understands it's a trap. He is still willing to go, so hopefully nothing is gonna happen to him, because this Mahito guy seems like he's gonna be a main villain, especially what was revealed in this episode, that he was born from all the hate humans have towards each other. So imagine first of all how many hate, right? And to be born from that, that's why he looks like human, and I believe he's gonna be incredibly powerful, right? And he was also explaining about the legends, like he mentioned nine-tailed fox as well, which is amazing. So even the fear of these legends can create these kind of monsters. But yeah, the Jujutsu sorcerers are not regulating every kind of a negative emotion that can create something very big and a special grade monster basically. So it was interesting. And it seems like these two, Mahito and the Yoshino, are gonna be connected with each other as well. Mahito seems to like Yoshino. So let's see how the story is gonna develop. But for now, I will say goodbye. Wish you a nice rest of the day, whoever just watched my videos. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you have not already. What are you waiting? It's completely free and it's helping me out, so you can help somebody out for completely free. Yeah, I'm trying my best for you to click on that subscribe button. But yeah, we will see each other either next Tuesday or Thursday, whether this Jujutsu Kaisen video is uploaded. These are the 2 days Jujutsu reactions will be on my channel, or if you're watching any other shows, then we'll see each other maybe soon. Goodbye for now, wish you a nice rest of the day.